Hey everybody, we're going old school. I'm gonna do this live from my house today because I want to write some stuff out. I want to talk about cheat days. Now, I hope you guys can see this. I just wrote this out, but I get this question all the time. What about cheat days? And I have said actually different things throughout my career. I used to say cheat days are fine because they boost your metabolism after being on a caloric deficit. Then I would say, nah, because cheat days, every day should be somewhat of a cheat day. You want to love your food every day. And I believe that too. I also believe that they do boost your metabolism, but I also believe that you should love your food every day. But now, where I'm at right now is that I kind of combined both of those. I still think you should love your food every single day. And if you are having a cheat day, then that simply means that you are eating more of the food that you love that you also eat during the weekdays anyway, because that to me is a true lifestyle. I don't think you should starve or suffer when it comes to food. It's no way to live, and there's no way you're just not going to stay consistent with that. And that is the number one reason why people are overweight, because let me get my room. That's the number one reason people are overweight, because they simply fall off because it's not sustainable. So let's talk about cheat days real quick. All right. First off, calories in versus calories out. If you don't know what it is, calories in is what you eat, calories out is what you burn off. Now, let's say you are eating 14,000 calories. Where's the camera? Per week. 14,000 calories per week is 2,000 calories a day. Now, let's say you know that you're burning 2,300 calories a day, and you're eating 22,000 calories a day. You're burning 2,300, you're eating 2,000, you're on a 300 caloric deficit. So over 7 days, you will have lost or have been in a deficit of 7 times 300. It's 2,100 calories. That's almost over half a pound. So you'll be losing half a pound of fat per week. So that is good, because as we know, or as we're going to find out later in this video, slow weight loss is the best weight loss. Slow fat loss is the fat loss where you keep all most of your muscle. So let's say you're burning 2,300 calories a day. The light is not. I hope you guys see this. Anyway, it's very simple. This is one way of eating right here. You eat 2,000 calories every single day, like that. You see that Monday? I'm trying to fix this. This right here is the most basic way of getting on a diet, where you basically eat the same amount of calories every single day, Monday through Sunday, 2,000 calories, even though your body is burning 2,300. So you're on that 300 calorie deficit every single day. That's one way to do it. Very basic. I don't really recommend you do it that way. The other way to do it is to have Monday through Friday, and by the way, this is probably in reverse, maybe not. Monday through Friday on 1,800 calories, and then Saturday and Sunday, you eat 2,500 calories. Now this way, you're on more of a deficit Monday through Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday, you're eating more calories. So those Saturday and Sunday, you're allowing yourself to eat better, or eat more food, maybe go out to eat and all that. In this way, if you add all this up, you don't have to grab your calculator, but this comes out to the exact same thing as this right here. So you're just getting creative right here. Now this is basically called a, what would you call it? Steady calorie diet. I hate the word diet, but steady calories all week. This is a non-steady calorie diet. This one, I'm just going to cut straight to the point. This one is better. And this is also the part where you can have cheat meals. Now another way to do it is to eat 2,000 calories for week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. This is week 5. And then on week 5, week 6, you have 2,500 calories. But let's just talk about the first two right here. So should you eat steady calories every day? Or should you cut your calories a little bit more, get on a 500 calorie deficit every day, and then eat maintenance level, or maybe even a little bit of a surplus in the weekend? Well, that is the question. That's what I want to talk about today in this video. I'm going to keep it really short, though. So first off, which one is best? First off, I want to tell you that calories in versus calories out is the number one thing, but it's not all there is. How you cut calories is important as well. Studies show, and everybody says this, say this myself as well, slow uh, diets, there is no other word than diet, really. Like what else is there? Calorie deficit, but everybody understands the word diet. So slow diets keep more muscle alive than fast diets. And that is why a lot of people yo-yo or rebound it. One of the many reasons, but you simply lose way more muscle if you cut more calories. The more calories you lose, the more calories you cut, the more muscle you lose. The more muscle you lose, the more your metabolism goes down, the less calories you burn at rest, the more flabby you get, the weaker you get, the less immune system you have, the less strength you have, obviously. And your metabolism goes down, so you're able to eat less and you're just going to yo-yo. So, honestly, that's like the number one thing of this whole video. Slow diets make you lose the same fat, but keep more muscle. Now, best way to do this is get on a slight caloric deficit first 5 days, and then maybe eat a surplus on the weekends. What does that do? So you have 2 days of basically a refeed. What does that do? That gives you, first off, a better training response because you were depriving yourself, and then all of a sudden, boom, you gave yourself all kinds of calories, and most of that is carbs, more carbs on your refeed days. That's going to improve your performance in your workouts. It's also going to improve your mood, and, it keeps you sane. It improves your performance. It lowers your hunger. You're just going to be happy, less hangry, and more sticky to your diet. You're going to be able to stick to it more. Here's the thing. I love Burger Lounge. Everybody who knows me knows I love Burger Lounge. If you're eating the same amount of calories every single day, it's very hard to get Burger Lounge in. Because one Burger Lounge burger is probably, if you just go single patty, is 600 calories. But you're going to drive all the way over there. It's a half-hour drive. You're going to get 2 patties. So it's going to be 800, 900 calories. Now, if you have that in a 2,000 calorie diet, man, that's already half of your diet. So if you do that on a 2,500 calorie day on the weekend, it's just easier to do. So that's one way, or one thing. What I recommend is you get on a slight caloric deficit, 48 hours of a refeed, and eat more carbs then. But there's really 2 prerequisites to do this. And that is that, I'm going to say this 3 times. You know your calories, and you know your calories. Exactly how many calories you're eating during the week. And also exactly how many calories you're eating on the weekend. Because in the end of the day, it is calories in versus calories out. And you want to be on a slight caloric deficit. So all you ladies that are trying to lose weight, and guys too, really, girls start on a 200 calorie a day deficit. That's 1,400 calories a week. That's going to be a half a pound a week. And I know that's not as fast as you want it to be, but it's going to be sustainable, and you'll be able to eat all the food. And if you want to get more of a deficit, just do more cardio. Guys, maybe start on a 300 calorie deficit per day. So that's going to be 2,100 calories. It's also roughly a half a pound a week. Now, at first, you're going to lose a lot of inflammation, a lot of water, a lot of retention, and that's going to be that initial weight loss response, a lot of maybe glycogen and all that. But as your weight loss starts getting on a more of a consistent number, it should be a half a pound to a pound a week. Or what you can also do is just look at your current body weight, and it should be about 1% of your current body weight per week. 1% of your current body weight per week. So if you weigh 300 pounds, it's normal to lose 3 pounds a week. If you weigh 120 pounds, the max you should lose is 1 pound a week, really, 1.2, 1 pound. So 2 things that are very important. You know your calories, 1. 2 is that you go slow, all right? So don't get on, if you're going to do this, where you're going to cheat in the weekend, don't cut your calories like crazy here. Like, let's say you go just like, whatever. The minimum amount of calories you should ever eat is 1,200 calories. I mean, that's like starvation mode. Although a lot of people eat that every day. 1,200 calories every day, and then you eat like 3,000 calories in the weekend. It's not good for your digestion. It's also not good for your hormones. It's just not good. You don't want to have too much of a difference on your cheat days. Now, I know I said there's 2 things that I want you to do, or 2 things that are important. But really, the third thing is that, I want to bring it back to the beginning of the video, is that if you do cheat on food you normally would eat during the week anyway. So, grass-fed beef. Have a steak. Have some extra sweet potatoes. I know that doesn't sound amazing, but if you are going to go out to eat, make it real food. Or if you are going to cheat, make it real food. Make it real food. And with that said, I made 13 recipe videos. And as a reward for watching this video all the way to the very end, leave a comment below on what recipe you would like to see. Now, I made recipes on, here, let me pull them up. I'm going to say ice cream because I did make a recipe on ice cream, but I just don't want everybody to say ice cream. But I did make a recipe on ice cream. I made one on an omelet. I made one on a steak, spinach and taters. I made one on a turkey sandwich. I made one on travel foods, what to take on the airplane. I made one on a bison burger, a burrito, chicken burrito. I made one on a spinach smoothie, which is probably nobody's going to vote for that. Protein pancakes. I made one of those. And a bison Happy Meal. And I also made one on a pepperoni pizza and acai bowl. And I made one on a grass-fed beef bowl. So which one do you want to see? And I'll post it because these are going to be recipes that all SUF clients get. They're going to get one recipe per week for the first 3 months. But I want to share a couple of them just for free for everybody in this group, just so you can see what it's all about. And if you're looking for ideas, on what to eat, what a real cheat food looks like, then you can try them out. It's just the recipe videos. Whatever you do, moral of the story, don't go to Porto's. Yeah. Porto's has a grass-fed steak torta, but it's still a torta. Trying to stay lean and eating Porto's is like going to the club and trying to study for your midterms. Makes no sense. What are you doing there? You're being distracted. It's just you gotta proximity equals power, and who you hang out with, where you are, is going to get you to where you want to be. And if you're going to go to Porto's and tell me that you're losing weight while eating Porto's, well, good for you. You're a rare person because most people are going to give in and eat all the pastries and the croissants because I checked the menu. And maybe I'll even do a video on it. Porto's. I'll go in there if I don't get kicked out right away. But, shoot. If you're going to, I guess if you're going to cheat, go to Porto's, whatever. But I would recommend go somewhere that is not in Downey. Go to like West LA. Go to like a fine restaurant. If you're going to bless the restaurant with your presence, better be good. Better be better than what you're making at home every single day. So I hope that makes sense, guys. Cool. Leave a comment below on what recipe you want to see. And I'll see you guys next week.